Entrepreneurship is critical to the success of our economy in Oakland County, the region, and the entire country. Small business is something that we really need to elevate because it can be a great economic equalizer. Somebody can take a business that they maybe started out of the kitchen of their church and turn it into a great empire. That's something that we really want to support and that Oakland County thinks is a real priority. We're having a conversation today with Amy Butler, who's the Executive Director of OUInc, a business incubator and accelerator at Oakland University. Enjoy. I'm here with Amy Butler, the Executive Director of OUInc. Amy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Andy. It's a pleasure to be here.
How's it going?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm just real excited to be able to talk about the great things we're doing.
Well, tell the good people of Oakland County that maybe haven't heard, there might be one or two out there. What is OUInc?
Well, we're a business incubator and an innovation center. So our mission is to actually contribute towards the economic competitiveness of Oakland County in the region by transitioning both industry and university commercial innovations to commercialization.
Oh yeah.
So we really help people that have those ideas take them into the market and have them be a contributing part of society.
Good, good. So incubator, for maybe say somebody doesn't know really what that is all about. What other words could you describe it? Because it's a physical space, right?
Well, we do both physical and virtual. So and what we do is we guide or navigate the companies through the process of building a business, building their innovation, finding their solution and getting that into the market. And then we help companies that want to grow. So we really are a coach, a guidance counselor, a navigator, and a resource. And we bring all of those things together to help the companies achieve their goals.
That is a very important function and critical part of the economy. I mean, small business is so critical, and it's so exciting to have an organization like that right here in Oakland County. You're housed over at Oakland University?
Yes, we're actually in the historic Matilda Dodge Wilson horse riding arena.
Been over there. It's a cool spot.
It is very unique, and it's one of the distinguishing characteristics of OUInc from many other incubators and innovation centers, because it has that historic sense to it, and it also was derived by the Dodge brothers. The innovation was the root of that building and the root of the Meadowbrook estate.
Is that right?
So it becomes a really interesting and exciting turn to have it back into a wide open space of innovation where companies collaborate with each other, where entrepreneurs can reach out to each other, where we can engage faculty, we can engage students. The students work with our companies to get experiential learning. You can walk in and one day there'll be an autonomous vehicle driving around, and there'll be a drone flying over the top, and there'll be the scooter over here. So it's really kind of interesting, but it's a very unique environment.
I guess so. I was over there, and it was very impressive. Now, did you mention that there are businesses right now that are incubating over there?
Yes,
on site.
We currently have 16 businesses housed in the incubator.
16 businesses are housed in the incubator. So
yep.
Imagine that you're running a business, and you're doing it, and you put sweat equity in, and you're hitting these barriers. And then you come across the OUInc incubator, who brings you in, and tell us what happens.
Well, it's interesting because when I asked our clients, what is it about being in the incubator that's important to you? What do you find is one of the greatest values? I was shocked at the answer. And the answer was it's a safe haven. It's a safe haven that allows us to innovate and to try things and to go ahead and fail, because in entrepreneurship, one of the biggest comments is fail fast and move on.
Yeah.
And what I didn't realize is we were creating an environment that was safe for them to try those things, learn those things that they need to learn in order to move forward. So that's one of the neatest parts about the incubator is a company comes in, and as they grow, their business needs change, and we grow that strategy with them. So we look at and assess them when they walk in the door. We look at their business strategy, their technology strategy, and their finance strategy. Those are the three pillars to be successful in the market. And then we look down into deeper under each of those and figure out where are they at, what are their needs are going to be, and we help guide them in the directions that they need, that they decide to go.
Is there a period of time that a business would be in the incubator?
I wish I could say yes, but there isn't, because every single company is unique. They come in at a different point in their development cycle. They are in different industry sectors, and even an individual sector will have a different development cycle. Information technology, for example, if you're developing an app, you quickly go through the development of the app, you do some beta testing, you do some customer discovery, and then you run with it. Well, energy is a little bit longer cycle, because you have to test it, demonstrate it, develop it, and make sure people can see it and touch it. And then, of course, our medical device area, those are a lot longer because you have to follow your FDA regulations and you have to do some of your clinical trials depending on what kind of technology you have. So it's not an easy answer. We find that our accelerator clients, which are not in the incubator,
Accelerator versus incubator.
Yeah, we will work with any company in the region in technology. They don't have to be spaced in the incubator. So we have about 38 of those, and then we have 16 companies that are actually tenant clients.
And where do the 16, like where do they come from?
Well, they come from Michigan, Italy, Canada, Greece, Denmark, the Netherlands, and Germany.
Is that right?
Yes.
So, right here in Oakland County, we've got this amazing, we've got a melting pot going on right over at the OUInc, huh?
We are one of 35 global soft landing facilities. And there's a whole network of us internationally that work with each other to help recruit international companies to get them into the market. So a company from Italy that wants to enter into the United States market, we've convinced them that Oakland County is the place to start. And the incubator gives them that opportunity to get here and get their feet on the ground and get their business established.
Now, you did mention energy, and I feel like I would be remiss in not saying that you were inducted into the Michigan Energy Innovation Business Council Energy Innovators Hall of Fame.
Yes.
The first woman to receive that honor, and that was on the heels of a distinguished career in service to the state of Michigan at MDEQ.
Yes.
And so you have some energy companies that come through the incubator, and you have some special knowledge in that area that you're, I'm sure, able to really help them out. Have there been some, either in that sector or any others, that you profile as a success story for OUInc, or ones you're particularly proud of or hopeful about?
We have a number that have made it into the market and are doing successful, or are being successful. Particularly in the med device and digital health area. We've got 3 companies that made it into the market last year and are doing some amazing things. In the energy field, we are working with some new companies. One of our new companies is from Greece, and their name's Meisner. And they have brought in energy submetering product into the market, which is raising a lot of excitement. We also have a battery technology company, and we have a battery storage company, as well as some autonomous vehicle testing and design and autonomous tracking. So we have several companies in the energy space. We have several companies in the med device space. One of the most recent successes was we graduated the Extraordinary Ventures of Michigan. And that was launched as a partnership between the university, the Judson Center, the Autism Alliance of Michigan, and Smiles for You. And it's a really different twist on entrepreneurship.
Oh, yeah?
because it's putting a bunch of small micro businesses together, co-located, with the objective to hire adults on the autism spectrum to give them jobs.
Wonderful.
Unemployment in that category is over 90%. So we were just recently able to get them established after being with us a couple of years, and they just graduated into the Oxford Legacy Center.
Oh, really?
They've got over 15 employees now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that is admirable. That is really, really excellent. And that is a difficult developmental disability that a lot of families in Oakland County and throughout the state and country are tackling. And what a very creative and thoughtful approach to that.
We were fortunate to be able to be a part of that partnership. And that's-
How did that come about?
It's based off a North Carolina model.
Okay.
And there's now 5 or 6, I think, nationwide. It was originally conceived by parents that were trying to find a way to make life meaningful for
Yeah.
their child that had graduated out of the services and that were available, and give them some meaningful contributions, you know. And it's just been amazing to watch the employees grow as they've been a part of it. So it was an unusual partnership that the university, it's part of our community outreach and giving back to the community.
Well, that is poignant. I really have a great appreciation for that. Amy, is there anything coming up, in the next several months at OUInc that people should know about, or?
Yeah, we've got a number of things. We work with the Med Health Cluster and the Medical Main Street Program initiative.
Great.
We have a Med Health Summit next week on the 14th.
Okay.
And then we're participating with a group that is putting a program called the Autonomous Patient on in March 23rd. And then OUInc will be hosting a weekend-long innovation experience in April that will be focused in the med health area, but anyone with a technology basis would be able to participate. And it's a weekend-long event where you really learn the nuts and bolts of putting your business together.
Is that right?
Yes.
Whole weekends?
Yeah, a whole weekend. You get to spend the whole weekend in the horse riding arena.
Is that right? Yeah. Sleeping bags and that sort of thing?
Well, we might send them home to sleep.
Amy, why is entrepreneurship important?
Most of the jobs in the United States are created by small business. The largest percentage. There's some recent study that was done by the International Business Innovation Association, and it found that 87% of the companies that went through an incubator were successful. And then 84 of those percent established their jobs in the local community. Wow. So it's really about giving a person an opportunity that has that personality to be their own boss, to be their own creation, to meet their goals and objectives. And at the same time, we're creating jobs for our graduates, we're creating jobs for our community.
Well, this has been Amy Butler, the Executive Director of OUInc, a fantastic business incubator and accelerator housed at Oakland University. Entrepreneurship is something that is really important in Oakland County and, as you've said, to the whole country. So learn more about OUInc by visiting their website and encourage the entrepreneur in your life to make that dream a reality. Thank you very much.